Okay, so week 1, let's go over it.
All right, so the Raiders have an over-under of 6.5 wins. Week 1.
Wow.
6.5.
Yes. Look at Eddie. So
Bang.
dumbfound him.
I'm not gonna
Michael
say
Brown,
it.
what do you think about their win total?
6.5. MB.
I'd still take the over, but barely, like 7 wins.
Oh,
like 6 3/4.
6 and a tie?
Yeah, 6 and a tie.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Week 1, we have your team, Michael Brown, in Mile High.
Correct. You got a lot of road games to start the season, I saw. That was
we have a couple back-to-back tough road games. Listen, when was the last time the Raiders lost to Denver? Not to rub it in, but just,
my daughter. Put it this way, her granddaughter's 2, and she hasn't seen Bronco win yet.
So
against the Raiders.
minimum 4 wins, but everyone's all hyped up. Broncos have a higher win total. I am going to go a W.
Okay.
But you want to go L?
I definitely go loss.
I think new coach first game, it win.
So you as well think loss.
No, I think win for the Raiders.
What?
Win for the Raiders.
For the Raiders?
What?
I do too.
Sean Payne's first game?
I definitely go
It's gonna
loss
be-
this game. Michael Brown, what do you think?
Wait, where's it at? Where's it at?
It's at Denver, bro.
Okay.
Okay, then lost.
Okay, let's go.
Denver is
Okay.
for sure winning this game.
Okay.
Okay, all
I
right.
love it. You just jinxed your ass.
What's the
loss.
second
That's
game?
fine.
Week 2 is at Buffalo.
Loss.
Loss.
Week 3 is in Vegas against the Steelers on primetime.
I think that's a tough game, though.
I like a
It's
win.
a tough game, but
Michael, do you think this is a guaranteed dub?
there's
No, Steelers are going to rush for 200 yards.
Oh,
Dude,
With what O line?
with what O-line?
They have
With what defense?
Yeah.
all of a sudden we had no defense.
No, what do you mean all of a sudden?
You haven't had one for like 20 years.
Oh! All right, the Zingers are out.
So,
the Zingers.
I'm gonna go win. I'm gonna
Okay,
go win.
we can go win, but this is not like a chalk up.
of course not.
No, but I'm
Nothing
gonna
in-
go
No,
win.
no, 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 no,
I'll
no.
go
in it.
win. I have them at 1 and 2 right there.
Okay, all right.
Kenny
Okay.
Pickett is not beating the Raiders. I promise.
Okay, well,
Okay.
all right. Chris Foster. I mean, what's his name's at it again? Scott Foster. So, anyways, the next game.
Week 4 at SoFi against the Chargers.
Let's go loss. Let's go loss.
1 and 3.
Wow.
1 and 3. Let's go. Let's be conservative, okay? Watch. Keep going.
Next week at home against the Packers.
Win.
I
Win.
have Raider win. So 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
And then the
2 and 3.
Patriots.
That's
And the
another
Patriots
win.
at home.
Another dub. So 3 and 3.
3 and 3. I agree.
All right.
I'm with you.
All right.
Then we go at Chicago against
That's
the
a
Bears.
win.
Yeah, it's a win.
I like that too. I like that as a dub. I know Rafa doesn't, but
At Chicago?
yeah.
Oh, man. All right, I'll go with you guys. All right, win.
Okay.
So 4 and 3.
Now we're going at Detroit versus the Lions.
I'll say loss. I'll say loss.
4 and 4.
They're going to have to score 50.
Yeah, I don't know if that's happening.
So 4 and 4.
Who else you got?
Then we go back home against the Giants.
To me, that's a win.
To me, that's a win
I have
as well.
that. I have that as an upset. I think that's one of the games that could go either way. I have it going Giants
I agree. I think
don't-
loss
I-
as well.
I don't,
because they're going to be looking to the following week playing the Jets.
listen,
They're
Are
gonna
you
overlook the
kidding?
Giants.
Loss for me. I think they lose that game.
I go win Giants, loss to the Jets. Can we all agree with that?
no, not me. I can't agree to the Giants.
Can we split New York at home? By the way,
It doesn't matter.
both home, the Giants were horrible. Did you see that last?
I think the Giants suck, but they won a playoff fucking game, I think, right?
No, they got to the playoffs and got smacked.
No, they beat the Vikings.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
beat the
they
Vikings. Yeah.
The Vikings were dog shit.
And
They
then
have,
played the
they have a
Eagles.
really good coach.
Okay, then LL then.
I think it's LL. Eddie's got a dub.
If we're being conservative,
4
LL.
and
Let's
6.
leave it. Let's
Two
leave
losses at home.
back to back.
That's a split. That's a split. I'm not gonna fold. I'm not gonna give
All
you
right,
that's
go
a
ahead.
split.
Go ahead. Okay, all right, all
5
right.
and 5.
We'll give you 5 and 5. So you're
Okay.
already ahead of Vegas's meter. What's the next game?
They go to Miami to play the Dolphins.
That's a lot.
Although Tua will be in Hawaii,
They got
fishing somewhere.
Mike White, so it don't matter. That's a fucking loss. Who else you got?
They go back home to play against the Chiefs.
Oh, loss.
That's a loss.
It's a loss.
5 and 7.
Bye week. Then they play the Vikings at home.
That's another one of those games.
At
Yeah,
home,
so 50-50 game.
Without
home?
Dalvin Cook, remember?
That doesn't matter,
I'm not
dude.
gonna
2 week
win.
preparation.
2
Yeah,
weeks
off
off
a bye
of a
week.
bye.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean off of a bye? He's not Andy Reid. This motherfucker's not
You
Andy
still have
Reid.
rest time. You still have rest period.
Bro, it's not Andy Reid.
I'm
Let's
gonna give.
go.
I'm saying win.
I'm
All
saying
right,
W.
we'll give him a dub. So then,
6 and
according to you, if we're going by what Vegas is saying, they should win another fucking game.
3, 4,
6 and
5,
7.
6. I already have 6.
Who do you got?
Then we play Chargers at home again.
Loss.
We're not going to split.
You're not going to split with the Chargers when you think you're going to split with the Giants and the Jets, and somehow beat the Vikings.
We always split. We always split with the
Yeah.
Chargers.
We said last year, didn't we?
And I'm giving
Yeah.
us and I'm giving a sweep to the Chiefs. We split with the Chargers.
Okay.
7-7.
Next week at the Chiefs.
Loss.
Then we play the Colts at their place.
That's a loss.
That's you think the Colts beat them?
I do because I think the Colts I think the Colts have a much better roster than the Raiders,
I'll give you that.
which I said here like 4 months ago, and Eddie had a shit fit.
I'll give you that loss.
But I think they have a better roster than the Raiders.
So is that 7-8 or 7-9?
That's 6 and 9, I think.
No, wait.
7. That's
That's
I think the Colts make the playoffs.
7 and 9, I believe.
7.
Okay.
7-9.
Then we end the year at home against the Broncos.
That's a win.
That's a win.
8-9.
But it all depends on what Denver's even playing for. So you think they win 8 games?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's being totally conservative.
You gave yourself a win against the Vikings and the Giants. That's not conservative.
not-
the Giants were
Conservative is
the
big.
Giants were bad, Rafa.
You have a win there against Pittsburgh.
And Darren Waller will be rapping. His 3rd album will be released that week. Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Waller will get another tattoo on his head and come out with a horrible rap album. And he's married to the Las Vegas. He's married to the Las Vegas Ace, whatever her name is. He's not gonna be there. He won't even be playing. So
I don't.
Well,
I,
that should tell you the state of the Raiders. Like best case scenario, 8 wins.
well, 6
I'll
and a
live with
half.
it.
That's what I said. I have them at 9 and 8. You can go 8 and 9. Listen,
Okay, give him a loss to the Giants. It's still 7 wins. That's still the
For
over.
sure hitting that over, though.
listen.
Yeah,
If we all want to be, listen. Here's how I know that the Raiders will get at least 8 wins. Here's how I guarantee it, Gucci, because I hear you on the other line. You're crying. I know you want some airtime. The reason that the Raiders will win 8 games is because it's not beneficial for them to win 8 games. If they win
Yeah,
5
that's true.
games, we get a top tier. We get Williams, we get Drake May, or we get Penix Jr. And that's not happening. We're not getting a good quarterback in the draft. They will win more games than they should. And Gucci agrees.
I don't.
They always do, though. They always play well enough to not get a good pick.
I need to see them play. I don't want to consider some of these games until I see the first game against Denver. When I see the first
they
game,
win that first game
if they
against-
beat, now I'll tell you this, and I'll go out there and say, if they beat Denver in week 1, I think they make the playoffs.
me too.
That's
I
a
think
power
So
statement.
you remember last year when Russell comes to Denver, such a hype fest, and we shit the bed against Seattle.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was bad.
And they should
Sorry,
have started the
there's another-
season 4-1 last year, if you looked at it.
The
Oh my
coach.
God, they freaking gift dropped us 5-0.
Yeah, well, the Niner game was the tough one, which they actually ended up winning out of the first
Yeah.
5. But I remember looking at their schedule in the beginning of
Yes.
before the season started. You're like, oh, week
They
1,
gift
2,
wrapped Russell
Seattle,
Wilson.
Seattle.
By the way, who's the Giants offensive coordinator this year?
I don't know.
It's the Denver Broncos freaking head coach who sucked.
That's the
Oh,
Jets
that's the
coordinator.
Jets
Oh, the
guy.
Jets. Well,
Yeah, he's coaching his boy.
So then-
I'm going to report
Aaron
that to
Rodgers.
the FCC.
Dude, can you believe this shit? This man.
I'm going to report this to the FCC.
Oh, there we go. The China doll himself. Here we go, people. So listen, thank you for joining us, Michael Brown. You want to say anything, Michael Brown?
No.
Closing
you
arguments.
guys are awesome. Good show tonight. Good pace.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.